Paint It Black by the Rolling Stones is a song I'm talking you through today. But before I crack on with this video, if you could like and subscribe, that would help me out tremendously. And if you want the full notated score for this song, I'll leave a link in the description below. So I'm going to play through the main sections up to speed so you can see and hear exactly what's going on, and then I break it down and go through it super slow with on-screen notation again, so you know exactly what's going on. So we've got this 4-bar guitar intro where we don't play anything. Then we come in with this driving 8th note snare and high tom pattern. I'll loop that a couple of times so you can hear what's going on. Have a listen. Goes like this. Okay, now we've only got a couple of bars of this before like the verse comes in, and I'll talk about that in a moment. But what we've got when this initial groove kicks in, we've got 8th notes on the high tom, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and our snare drum is really driving this song on the 1, 2, 3 and the 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and both right, both right, both right, both right. If you're wondering what the arrow is above the notation, that arrow just means accent, and that means play it louder. So that just really gives us that driving kind of sound. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then the verse kicks in, and we're just going to add the kick on the 1, 2, 3, 4 with the snare. So snare left hand and kick are going 1, 2, 3, 4, and our right hand 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let's do that all together. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and again and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And then obviously if you're relatively new to drumming, it's quite a quick song obviously, so you've got to build that speed up and just kind of, yeah, just gradually day by day just build that speed up, and it will generally get better, and you'll find it will just click. That's the intro and the verse. I want to go through the full chorus. I'm going to play the full chorus and then it goes back to that verse, which I'll stop when it gets to that point. So have a listen to the chorus. It goes like this. Okay, so again we've got this driving 8th note pattern on the hi-hat. Slightly open, kind of trashy sounding hi-hats. I'll play it close for now so you can hear it a little bit clearer. Snare drum is on the 2 and the 4. Now we've got 8 bars here. The first bar starts with a crash. We're going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then the second bar, we've got a double kick at the beginning. The second bar goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Third bar, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the fourth bar goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and you may see that snare drum at the end of a bracket around it. That means a ghost note, which generally means play a little bit quieter. If you struggle with that, do not worry, just play it literally high, snare, snare, snare. And for that bar I'm doing hand to hand. Hand to hand means one hand after the other. So I'm starting with my right hand on the high tom and going to the left hand with my snare. Right, left, right, left. So that last bar goes kick, kick, snare and high. Snare, snare, snare. Then we're going to line 2. Very similar. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and second bar. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and third bar and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we've got this typically kind of typical rock and roll kind of feel going on here. It's quite quick. We're going to go high tom, snare, high tom, and then you're going to go 3 E and 4 and. So that's quite tricky when it's up to speed. 1, 2 2 and 3, E and a 4 and. It's completely up to you how you play this. I do that last 3, E and a 4 and starting with my right hand, but it does mean you've then got to start with your right hand on the crash when you repeat it, so that's a little bit tricky. If you go with your left hand, 3, E and a 4 and it frees up your right hand, but it's completely up to you. Play around with the sticking and see what feels best. Let's do that last bar again. 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3, E and a 4 and then it goes back to that driving tom section on the verse, starting with the crash on beat 1. Let's do the chorus again from the beginning, so 8 bars in full. Here we go. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and second bar, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and third bar, and 2 and 3 and 4 and fourth bar, and 2 and 3 and 4 and line 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and second bar, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and third bar, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and last bar, 1, 2 and 3, E and a 4 and back to the verse. Then it kind of repeats pretty much everything we've talked about so far. One little bit I do want to go through is you may have noticed towards the end of this track you hear this military snare drummy kind of sound. I want to play that to you and then go through it. So have a listen to that first. It goes like this. Okay, so there's quite a lot going on here. It does play around with this a little bit, but the general idea is the 2 bars I'm going to go through now. Now, we've got some triplets. Now, the triplets are the notes that have a 3 above them. They are slightly swung if you're not sure how triplets are played, but I'm going to give them drink names to hopefully help you play this. Forget the feet for now. The first bar, we're going to go T, Lucozade, T, Lucozade. And the second bar goes T, Lucozade, Lucozade, Lucozade. And then you go back to the beginning. Now the kick is on the 1, 2, 3, 4. So the first bar is going to go T, Lucozade, T, Lucozade. Second bar goes T, Lucozade, Lucozade, Lucozade. Now regard sticking, this section is a little bit tricky. Now you've got 2 bars here, and imagine you've got 8 sections. I want us to try and lead each section on a different hand. So the first hand, right hand. Second part, left hand, Lucozade. And the third part, right hand. And the fourth part, Lucozade, left hand. And the second bar, right hand lead, right. And then left hand lead, Lucozade, right hand lead, left hand lead. And that will bring us back to our right hand at the beginning. So we've got 2 bars, each section starts with a different hand. Let's go from the beginning real slow. 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Second bar, 2, 3, 4. Beginning, Lucozade, 3, 4. Second bar, Lucozade, 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 in. And obviously build that up as well, just like the groove, because it is relatively quick. So it's a great fun song to play. It's got that classic driving kind of 8th note groove going throughout this track until you get to the end part that we've just done. But have some fun. Let me know how you got on. Give me some feedback. Let me know what you're listening to and what you want me to have a look at for next time. Thanks for watching, guys. See you then.